If you've asked an AI to design a website recently, you already know what you're going to get. It's a predictable, average template covered in purple gradients and standard fonts. This is AI Slop. The models are built to default to the middle ground. Without specific aesthetic direction injected into the prompt, they will always regress to the mean and hand you an average design. To break that mold, you need a three-step framework: cultivating a personal taste library, equipping specific AI tools, and running a multi-stage iterative build process. To execute this, you'll need Claude Code running directly in your local terminal, so it can actively generate and edit project files. Escaping generic outputs requires a repeatable workflow that forces the AI to adopt your human subjectivity, rather than relying on a single massive prompt. Step 1 starts entirely outside the terminal. Go to inspiration platforms like Dribbble, Pinterest, or Twitter and capture screenshots of premium, non-standard web designs that actually look good to you. Instead of leaving those in a messy folder, have Claude Code build a simple local web app exclusively to store and organize those screenshots. This custom library app takes your uploads and groups them by their specific aesthetic vocabulary, giving you distinct labels like Vast Quiet or Print Tech. The application then translates that visual inspiration into actionable text. Next to each image, it generates copy prompt and copy brief data blocks. A curated library system eliminates the blank canvas problem. You anchor the AI to a proven aesthetic foundation before generating a single line of code. Step 2 requires giving Claude the tools to execute that aesthetic. You need to install an open-source tool like Impeccable, which acts as a mandatory front-end upgrade that actively detects and strips out AI slop patterns. Impeccable executes targeted commands that refine typography, color, and spacing variables to look professional. Next, the Higsfield MCP acts as an image generation pipeline, injecting custom visual assets directly into the UI framework. While you might be tempted to download rigid UI templates from GitHub, avoid them. They force you into a single output, whereas these open-ended toolsets keep the design flexible. Native language models lack specialized front-end polish and asset creation skills. Integrating external MCP tools gives them the technical capacity to execute premium design. Now we move to step 3, the build. The initial prompt should pass 3 core details: the core intent, the target audience, and the desired aesthetic family. You must immediately add negative guardrails to the prompt. Explicitly ban common AI slop elements. Then, paste the reference image text block you generated from your inspiration library app to firmly anchor the prompt's visual style. Instruct Claude Code to generate 5 completely distinct aesthetic layout variations at the same time. You need to see all your options on one screen to make an informed decision. Review the variations and select the strongest of the 5 options to serve as your baseline architecture moving forward. Ask the AI and is formatted. Once the core structure is completely locked in, use the Higsfield MCP to generate unique hero image backgrounds that match the selected aesthetic layout. Pick the best background and apply specific color adjustments. For example, instruct the AI to add an alpenglow visual effect to give a black and white image a subtle splash of color. At this point, you will hit a bottleneck. Text-based terminal prompting is too slow and imprecise for making micro-adjustments to layout weight and typography. To fix this, prompt Claude to build a custom visual tweaks bar into the development server, populated with sliders and drop-downs for aesthetic decisions. High-level iterative design requires immediate visual feedback. Forcing the AI to build its own graphical control interface bypasses the terminal entirely, allowing you to iterate visually in real time. The result is a fully polished, quiet ledger premium website design, complete with custom assets, dialed-in typography, and a tailored layout. Compare this final output directly with the generic starting template you usually get out of the box. The difference in quality is clear. Beyond this landing page, you now have a functional inspiration library, an integrated tool stack, and a reusable graphical editor ready for future projects. Effective AI automation requires a system that bridges raw compute with refined human taste.